With an nerdy football that's all off the rails, like a resurgence on epic fails, living in chaos just like our show. Tune in, it's a wild ride, you know. Tune in, it's a wild ride, you know.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Nerdy Football Lads podcast. Myself, Kev, and B-Dog again. B-Dog,
How we doing? How we doing?
you're in higher spirits this week than
I know,
usual.
I know,
You're
I
doing
know.
all right, mate?
I know it's not freezing cold, but
Yeah, you're more cold than tired this week.
yeah, that's true. Looks woke me up a little bit.
Yeah. Obviously, we're both still in depressing team modes. Both teams kind of a bit sucky last week. So we're not even going to get into that too much.
No.
We might speak about some of them a little bit later on, but yeah, I thought we give ourselves a chance to win our game and then kind of bottled it at the end. And you guys just
Hey, you know what? It could have been a 34-9 game.
well, yeah, this is true. This week, B-Dog, if you don't mind, we've got the debut of some of our Discord community submissions for Studs and
Oh,
Duds
yeah.
and for
Seen a few of those.
Screenshot Stats. Yep. So we're going to get some of the community submissions on there really quickly. If you want to get involved and join the Discord community, the link is in the description. We've got all sorts in there. It was popping off on Sunday when the games were on. The lads were all getting involved, making new mates, talking about the football. It was awesome. You can put your Studs and Duds for the week in there. I'm going to read some of the guys out a little bit later on. And got memes in there, Screenshot Stats. So, yeah, if you want to get involved in that, link in the description. I also put forward today, potentially, if we get enough guys in there, starting a 32-team Madden franchise,
I
which
saw
would be
that.
good. If we can get enough guys in the Madden franchise, that'd be good. Get over to the Discord, link in the description, and yeah, let's get straight on with it, B-Dog. The boss, Matt, straight away. The pot starts at £8 today.
I reckon we'll keep that under 14.
Yeah, I reckon best behaviour.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon.
Screw
we're
you
all
lot.
right.
We're not going to give you any more money.
Mark, where's the Patriots jersey, Kev? Love your T-shirt, B-Dog. It's Star Wars today. I mean, where's the Patriots jersey? I mean,
He's only got so many.
there you go. I'll just sit like this. All right. I mean, he's not got a dollar shirt on, and you're not. But I mean, I wouldn't wear a dollar shirt. To be fair. But
It's harsh.
yeah, Mark, we've missed you, man. It seems like you've not been around. We hope you're well, mate, and we're glad you're with us. Matt, the Discord has been popping off. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Matt's been doing a great job over there.
As usual, as the administrator.
Yeah, he's been getting involved. Just the job now is keep growing it. And yeah, the guys over there seem decent crack. Got some memes going in there, some good crack.
Aye.
Little bit of argy-bargy sometimes.
There's always going to be with teams over
But
there.
yeah, it's good. That's what it's all about, man. That is what it's all about. Straight off the bat, B-Dog, if you don't mind, I've got a couple of little things I want to do this week.
Okay.
And it's not kind of a usual thing.
Okay.
Right.
Straight to business, eh?
Straight into business, right? So first thing I want to do is, to this point, ranking the rookie quarterbacks that we've seen this season.
Okay.
So I'm going to include the 5 that we've seen, Williams, Drake, Daniels, Bo, and Rattler.
Okay.
Right, they're the 5 we're going to go with. We're going to go to number 5 first,
Okay.
and we'll see if we can kind of get to a common list.
Okay.
Yeah, right. So yeah, B-Dog. Who have we got number 5?
I think we're going to have to go Spencer Rattler because
Yeah.
obviously he hasn't seen the full amount of game time, but it's also a struggling Saints team at the moment. We started off so strong, and obviously Carr's back now, and
Yeah, I
I think we're
think
going to see him for a while again.
had a couple of games, threw an unreal touchdown in his first game, the first touchdown to Bud Means, and then kind of just declined from there. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
obviously Cars came back, so I think that's completely fair. But in line with where he was drafted,
Yeah.
we expected that. Yeah, right. Number 4 is where it starts to get interesting.
Number 4. I think I'm going to go.
Just take your time, mate.
I
We'll go
know,
over
I'm
it.
between 2 players. Not sponsored by Buzzweiser.
Not sponsored by Bud. Yeah, there we go. Got a different beer every week.
I think I'll go Williams.
All right. I agree with you.
I'll go Williams.
I completely agree with you. For what it's worth,
I was between Williams and May.
at 4,
Yeah,
are you off your welt?
no,
Yeah.
that's accurate.
No,
Unbiased.
It's Caleb. It's Caleb. Completely agree with you, B Dog. The reasons you just said. I think the expectations of Caleb coming in have kind of hindered him a little bit.
Yeah.
And being honest, he's not been as good as the other guys.
No.
You could argue that that's because the Bears are a bit of a mess. You could argue that he's just not been kind of good enough.
Yeah, I get that.
But you know, it is what it is, and that's where we are.
Yeah.
So number 3 then,
Drake
B-Dog.
May.
You going Drake May? I'm gonna ask you for your reasonings on this one.
You asked me for my reasonings on Drake May at number 3. I mean, I don't think he's been as impactful. I mean, yeah, he's been the brightest spark in a trash fire of a franchise, but
All right.
but I think the other 2 quarterbacks that we need to talk about have been significantly better. And if you don't agree, then it's biased.
I don't particularly disagree with your order. What I kind of disagree with is significantly better. Because what you forget is, and I've got a stat for later on because it's going to come up in screenshot stats. If we're talking about touchdowns thrown, right, which is what it's all about, scoring points.
Winning games is more important.
Well, yeah, I know, man, but
Well.
we're just not as good a team as the other. The thing is, right, the other guys all have at least a number 1 receiver. We don't have a number 1 receiver. He's getting the best out of what he's got. But again, I'm not disagreeing with your order. Like, Bo Nix has been ridiculous. All right, he's got the least to do. I think the offense that Denver run, because they've got a rookie quarterback, is far more simplistic than kind of any of the other guys. I think
Then why haven't the Patriots jumped on that to do the same thing?
because we don't have the receivers to run anything like that.
A simplistic route.
No, yep, basically, mate. Basically. I think a lot of the plays that Drake May has made is because of his arm talent and because of his athleticism, not because of the play design. I think that's fair to say.
Yeah, I can see that, but also he needs to not throw the ball. I think sometimes the dangerous play off of the
He trusts his arm
hot and
too
cold
much.
is what's
Yeah.
put him at 3 because he'll throw a ball knowing full well he shouldn't throw a ball, and it could work out, it could not, and
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't work out for him.
Yeah, he trusts his arm too much. That's fair. Really quickly, what I was going to say was touchdowns. Nix, I think, has 19. I think Daniels is somewhat like 14 or something. I'll get the exact stats later on.
Okay.
Drake May's on 9, and he's played half of the season.
So it's half a Knicks.
Yeah, but he's better than Daniels, and he's a downside, not better.
Is that passing touchdowns though?
Yeah,
Because
it's
don't forget Daniel's ability on the floor.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well,
You know, it's a different league now. You know, you've got to be good on the ground as well as in the air.
well, where's he been for the last 3 weeks?
Daniel's suffering.
Yeah, right. So there we go. Drake May number 3, who for what it's worth, I'd have put him at number 2.
And who would you put 3?
I'd have put Daniels at 3.
The guy with the best record.
So I was watching a thing the other day, and I kind of didn't realise until I watched this. This is at my research, obviously, because why would it be on this
Yeah, that's
podcast?
true.
Right, this is my research. But apparently, the commies have a thing where they always start off decent, and they kind of just fall to bits because everyone works them out. And I think the kind of thought process around the league is that they're just doing that again, and they've just been found out.
And I think one thing that didn't help them was they traded away the number 2 wide receiver,
That does it.
Jameson Crowder, who they hadn't even had that long. And, you know, everyone's obviously going to cover Terry McLaurin when he's the main guy. Luke McCaffrey, obviously, he's popped up here and now, but obviously hasn't cemented himself.
Yeah,
he's
no,
more
he's in much,
he's more like a slot sort of third, second read on a route. I'd say the ball shouldn't be really going to him straight away.
Fair enough.
And I think the running backs, Brian Robinson, I think, needs to get the ball a bit more over Austin Eckler.
Yeah, I think that's completely fair. I think I think the thinking with Eckler is so they can run a lot more of that play action,
Yeah.
get him out of the backfield and catching the ball, isn't it? But yeah, so just for what it's worth, that would have been mine. But again, I can't really disagree with putting May third and putting
Yeah.
Daniels two. Obviously, a lot of people would have Daniels one still.
I would have
think-
Daniels one.
I think you have to, when you're talking about Bo Nix or Jane Daniels, you have to look at what the expectations were coming in.
Yeah, no, I agree completely. Obviously,
You
Jane
know-
Daniels second overall, you're expecting him to fly out the
Yeah.
gate, which he did out the gate. He flew out the gate, and now they're struggling a little bit, but they're still 7-2.
I think where Jane Daniels has fell off and it kind of started hot and then fell off a little bit is kind of like the opposite with Bo Nix.
Yeah, Bonnick struggled
Kind-
a little bit, and then now he's got used to the system. And
He was bought picks in week 2 and 3.
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and-
but that's it. That's why I'm sort of putting Daniels ahead of Nix.
You're putting Daniels 1.
Yeah, I'm putting Daniels 1, Nix 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna put if we're sticking Drake third, I'll put Daniels 2 and
Right.
Bo Nix 1. That's just me. I watch a lot more of Bo Nix of Drake May than I do the others, and I kind of catch as much of Bo Nix as I
Yeah.
can. Whereas the other guys, I watch, being honest, because I have to for this.
Yeah. I mean, I know I think the Broncos now are 6-5, and the Washington Commanders. I was about to say the other word.
Commies,
They're not anymore, but hopefully they will be again soon. I think the Commies, they've just got a bit more about them, but the only problem is that Daniels is really their only weapon. Because Terry
Yeah.
McLaurin isn't flying out the gate as much as he has done in previous seasons.
No.
And I think they haven't got a solid number 2 wide receiver. They haven't got what I'd call a starting running back. They haven't, they've picked up Zach Ertz for a bit of veteran, but
Yeah.
there's not really anything special.
He's not got the juicy ones.
Yeah, and his
either.
offensive line isn't the greatest, and again, the defense they struggle a little bit. So
Yeah, that's what I was going to say when you were comparing the two. Denver's defense in comparison to the Commies.
it's ridiculous.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Denver's defense give Knicks the ball more than the Commies defense give Daniels the ball more.
yeah. Fair enough. Right, so there you go. Bo Nix or Jane Daniels, depending on which side of
Sorry,
this
the
fence.
the Commanders are 7-4.
Oh yes, right to the chat. Well done, B-Dog. Right, where are we at? Mark has Caleb number 4, May at 3. Right, so Mark has Caleb at 4 because he's got all the weapons, but not really laid up. May at number 3 is give hope to a struggling franchise. I think that is bang on the money.
Yeah.
That is bang on the money. As soon as May come in,
That's a
we've
more-
got something to watch.
That's more polite than what I said.
We've got something to watch. Nick's 2, it's been great with the benefit of an excellent offensive coach, and Daniels
Yep.
just has something about him that gets you on the edge of your seat, which I would argue that's Drake May as well. But, that's for later on in the careers. We'll wait and see, I guess. And Commanders, as you right said, B-Dog. Well, wrongly initially, but
Yeah, wrongly initially. Yeah.
7-4, not 7-2.
This is why we pay this guy in experience.
Yeah, man, this is why you miss it when he's not
Yeah.
around. DJ, also I know it says DG, but it's DJ. Kev, you're tripping. Nick shouldn't be ahead of Daniels. Yes, he should, mate. With all due respect, yes, he should. I think my argument for Bo Nix being ahead of Jane Daniels is no one was glazing the hell out of Bo Nix coming out of the draft.
What word did you replace?
The F-bomb.
Oh, there's so many other words.
Everyone was glazing the balls right off Jane
There we
Daniels
go,
and
that's
Caleb
better.
Williams and Drake May, and everyone, especially after up till probably week 3, Bo Nix was he's done. He's going to be out of the league in a couple of years, and I'd love to see the stats. And this is, if we done research, this would be the kind of thing that I'd bring to us, right? But we don't. I'd love to see the stats of like who's been like the better quarterback, like in terms of like getting the ball downfield, converting it to points, in comparison to like bad throws,
Yeah.
like look after the ball. If we could do that, this would be great, but we don't. And I'm interested to see.
And because of that, we just go.
Yeah. Matt, eyes emoji, watching for that F-bomb. Yep, I mean, I'm on my best behaviour. £8 is £8 too much. Of course, we have still got the New York Giants or New England Patriots bet.
No, we do, yeah. And I
So-
still completely agree now that Tommy DeVito is in. I reckon the Giants will end up with a better record than you.
Jesus Christ, you are off your welt.
Nope, not at all.
So yeah, that's £18 at least for the prize. While we're here, may as well talk about it. We are going to be running a NFL quiz. It's going to be the week of the Pro Bowl.
That's the one.
That's the one. It's going to be the week of the Pro Bowl, so it's going to be that little in betweeny bit after the season's over and before the Super Bowl. We're going to be running a quiz on Kahoot, completely free to enter. By all means, if you want to get involved,
Just need
send
your
us a
soul.
what?
What?
Send us a message, subscribe, join the Discord, get us on Instagram, TikTok, wherever. Let us know that you want to get involved. You can stay up to date with everything we post about that. Completely free to enter, and the prize fund is at least £18. Goes up by £1 every time we drop a swear.
Just an F-bomb. Just an F-bomb.
Just an F-bomb. Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah.
Right, second thing I want to do, B-Dog, if it's all right with you. So, have you seen the list?
Let's go.
Have you seen the list of semi-finalists for the Hall of Fame this year?
No, I haven't seen it since we last talked about it in week 2.
Week 2 or something, right? So,
Back when we didn't have a camera or microphones.
I know, God, we've come so far. But it was back when we actually done
But
research.
hey,
though.
before we get into that, right? What we forgot to do?
Oh, yes. It won't be us if we didn't forget to say this, right?
Every fucking week.
That found live from, what's the stadium name?
Shapefield.
Nope.
Allier Arena.
We're live from the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Sucks ass.
I mean, doesn't look too bad, to be fair. Look.
Well, I'll put it this way, right? It's not falling apart before a game.
Well, I mean, yeah. You can't really talk about stadiums too much. I think we do have to say that we're not actually live from Lincoln Financial Field. Obviously.
Every time!
I know,
Just
but-
let them believe it!
I know, but I feel like we have. I feel like
I
we're
mean,
not-
to be fair, they should know because I'd never step foot in this field.
Yeah. It's just if we move Link from behind us, there's a fridge freezer. There's a fridge and a freezer. So the illusion is better, isn't it?
I'll just grab into the fridge freezer.
That's midfield, man. That's midfield. Get the B for midfield. Right. So the semi-finalists for the Pro Bowl Hall of Fame class of 2025.
Yep.
Right. We've got a selection 4 to 8.
Okay.
Right. So let's say 6, because 4 to 8 are going to be selected for the Hall of Fame. So we're going to pick 6 of them. Right.
Okay.
I'm going to go through the list. It's got to be fairly rapid fire because it's a decent sized list.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Eli Manning,
Yes.
Luke Kuechly,
Yes.
Steve Smith Sr. It's one of your guys. It was one of your favourite wide receivers.
Yeah.
Yep. Earl Thomas.
No.
Nope. Adam Vinatieri.
He has to be.
Yep. Most NFL points all time.
Yep, that's why he has to be.
Yep. Jared Allen.
No.
Terrell Suggs.
Oh, it's easy. No.
Antonio Gates.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the right answer. Marshall Yonder.
Yes.
That's your 6, right? So now you're replacing people territory.
Okay.
James Harrison.
No. I don't. Like I said, I don't think he goes in first year.
Vince Wilfork.
No. Big Daddy Vince doesn't get in.
Willie Anderson.
Flipper Willie Anderson. Flipper Willie Anderson. Oh, offensive tackle Willie Anderson. I thought you were on about the wide receiver. No.
We know you're an old guy.
He has the most receiving yards in an NFL game.
Okay. Torrey Holt.
Torrey Holt to... Who did I have in now? I had Gates, Vinatieri, Smith, Kuechly, Manning, and Yonder. I think Torrey Holt to replace Yonder.
Okay. Anquan Bolden.
No.
Reggie Wayne.
Oh, you son of a gun. Reggie Wayne to replace Steve Smith Sr.
Oh, you've dropped your guy.
Yeah, I just don't think he'll make it first year,
Oh, damn.
which is hard, but I'm spitting facts here.
Jerry Evans.
Jory Evans, guard we play. Not this year, no.
No, not for a guard. Rodney Harrison.
No.
You're off your welt.
Shock. No, I don't think Rodney Harrison makes it in this year.
He's been snubbed for it for years.
Yep,
Man.
and he's not. He's gonna get snubbed one more time.
Well, you're out
he's
of
he's
order.
gonna get shot in the back of the head.
You're out of order for that. Eric Allen.
Oh no.
Robert Mathis.
Oh no.
Fred Taylor.
Oh God, no.
Heinz Ward. In the chat, please let me know who your guys will be. Yeah.
I think Heinz Ward sits behind Torrey Holt.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Ricky Waters.
Ricky Waters. No.
Richmond Webb.
No.
That name.
Steve Wisniewski.
Yep.
No.
Darren Woodson.
No. I don't think he makes it in. And that's a Cowboys player. I spit facts on this.
All right. Right, so just to be clear, your 6 guys were Eli Manning, Luke Kuechly.
Yep.
You dropped Steve Smith.
I did.
Earl Thomas.
No.
No. Adam Vinatieri.
Yep, because he scored the most points. He's got to go in first.
Antonio Gates. Yep. Torrey Holt.
Yep.
And who did you have? Reggie Wayne.
Reggie Wayne, yeah. I think him playing with the Sheriff basically cemented him.
That's your class of 2005.
That's my class of 2005.
What do you think? Was he right? Was he wrong?
I think if Kuechly doesn't get in
Oh,
because of
Kuechly's
his,
not
I
in.
think because of his short tenure, if he doesn't get in,
He'll get in
I'll-
eventually.
I'll be
I think
shocked.
he might not get in this year because of that.
He is
He'll get in.
he is by far the best field general linebacker I've
Yeah.
ever seen
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Part of that Panthers team that was.
He was the Panthers
Well,
team.
yeah.
It was him and McCaffrey, and that was it.
Yeah.
Cam Newton as well. Sorry,
Yeah. Yeah. Fair play, man.
I think Greg Olson had gone by then.
I'd like Rodney to get in.
I don't think Rodney will get in.
What at all?
Not this year. I don't think he'll. Depending on who's next year, I think he'll always be on
Just
that,
off the cusp.
just off the cusp of that 6, maybe
This
like
is why
8.
this is why I think he should be in, because he's a Hall of Fame football player, and this isn't just my Patriots head on. Like you look at that guy play football, he was ridiculous. Successful, hard, kind of on the nose attitude, just class. He was just a class football player. Great punditry. I think I really enjoy him like on the network and stuff now. But yeah, I would like to see him get in.
Oh, Mark coming in with the Big Daddy Vince getting in over Rodney Harrison.
Oh, he's got a bit of big veins. I mean, it's a Patriot. We'll take it. I think Harrison has to go in before Will Falk. I think just by chronology.
Nah, I think I'll still get
But-
snubbed.
Yeah, Mark, Antonio Gates, Luke Kuechly, Eli Manning, Adam Vinatieri, Reggie Wayne, Vince Wilfork. It's hard to really disagree.
Well, that's it. We've got
I mean,
5 of the
list-
same players.
The list that it is, it's hard to really disagree. If individually you said, is he going to be in the Hall of Fame? You'd be able to go, yep. But because you can only choose 6 of the list, it makes it a lot harder.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. But yeah, that was my two little
No,
intro bits, B-Dog. I hope you enjoyed that, mate.
I did.
I thought it was an interesting little game because, like you said, we haven't visited that since
Week 2.
episode 2 or something. Yeah, not even week 2.
No,
episode
yeah,
2 is
sorry,
pre-season. But
We're doing that
yeah.
this long.
One thing that's not one guy that isn't in the semi-final. Do you recognise anyone that isn't there from when we done the first time?
I can't remember. I'll be honest with you.
Beast mode.
Yeah, I can kind of see
Not
that.
made it.
I can kind of see that in a way of. I think is it not his first year eligible?
I think there's a few on there. This first year.
And I do think there's people ahead of him in that. If you're only gonna pick 6,
I seen one argument, and it was he was more highlights than stats.
yes,
And I think that's fair, isn't it?
yes.
What would you like to do first? Do you want to do studs and duds, or would you like to do screenshot stats?
You might change the order.
Well, what is the order?
It's screenshot stats.
All right. Let's get into some screenshot stats. Are you going to make me do this again? Let's get into some screenshot stats.
Screenshot stats.
Always change the jingle up a little bit. I don't mind that, B-Dog. Right, for the first time, B-Dog.
People are gonna go crazy in the goddamn chat though.
Yeah, why are you changing it for? You say people, you mean Matt, don't you? Speaking of the chat, Mark, realistically, at least 12 deserve to go in this year. Yeah, I mean, it says 4 to 8. There's a good chance 8 will go in. But
Yeah.
we went down the middle and I went 6. DJ, I was watching a sports talk show yesterday and they said the only thing that Eli ever led the league in was interceptions 3 times. Yeah. I mean, Eli's kind of legacy is going to be his surname and beating Tom Brady in the Super Bowl twice.
Yeah. And you know what? If you beat the GOAT twice,
Yeah, I know, but so what? Is Nick Foles halfway to being in the Hall of Fame?
probably. Big Dick Nick. That man has a statue made of himself.
Carson Wentz must be fuming. I always think this. Carson Wentz must be absolutely raging. Jeez Louise.
Good old Big Dick Nick.
Yep, there it is. Matt's kicking off about you changing the jingle.
Yep, I knew he would.
Yep, there we go. Right. Screenshot stats. We do have
Screenshot stats.
a submission from the Discord community, B-Dog. When I can just find it.
If only we were so goddamn prepared.
Tell you what, I'll do mine first, and then I'll find
Okay,
community
okay.
one afterwards.
If I see 3 Patriots ones, I'm going to throw your phone.
I don't actually think. I don't know if there's any Patriots ones this week.
First comment, Patriots one. That's 1 down. 2 more to go.
Right. Right. Screenshot stats.
Screenshot stats.
There we go. Right. Largest losses in Jags history. 1995 versus the Lions, lost by 44. Week 11 against the Lions, lost by 46.
Damn, I know. Mentally, 52-6.
Yeah. Madness. I mean, it's bad losing that badly to the Lions in 95, isn't it?
It's just bad enough when you lose to the Lions anyway.
Yeah, that is true. Right. Derrick Henry. I mean, he's got a screenshot that every week. First player since Jerry Rice in 1987 to score a touchdown in each of his team's first 11 games of the season.
Yeah. That's all I can say about that.
There's a fair amount from the 1 yard line, to be fair, isn't there? It's not Jerry.
Hey,
it's not Jerry Rice that's a wide receiver.
A stat's a stat.
Yeah, well, I know, but when you talk about like his level, Jerry Rice was getting bombed the ball from 40 odd yards, and
No, not always. They didn't mind sitting in coverage. Sitting in between those linebackers, getting cracked.
all right, okay. Right, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Woo!
Yeah, woohoo! They've won 8 of the last 9 games against the Ravens, with every game decided by 1 score.
Yep,
It's a decent little start, isn't it?
it is indeed. And did
So-
you not pick the Ravens to win last week as well?
I did.
Ball knowledge.
Yeah, well, yeah, because we never get anything wrong on here. So
Mr. Dan Marino.
won 18-16, 17-10, 17-10, 16-13, lost 14-16, won 16-13, 20-19, 19-14, 28-24.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Tomlin, man. Yeah.
He knows how to win games
He does.
when he stays in his job.
Generally, he knows how to just be average, but they've
Yeah.
been good this year. They've been good. They've got Danger Russ. Oh, yeah. The Lions scored on all their drives in week 11.
Are you secretly a Lions fan? I feel like we get so many Lions stats.
I see a start and I screenshot it, you know. If anything, this is like a full view of what the media give us.
All right. Okay.
So if it's all Lions heavy, that's just some kind of agenda. Right, so the drives. Touchdown, 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 field goal.
We're gonna make that into a song.
I'm here for it. New intro song.
Yeah.
Touchdown, 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 field goal.
I just dabbed in 2024. What is wrong with me?
It's alright, I do it all the time, mate.
Yeah, but you're 37.
You fucking not 32.
Oh, that's a goddamn
Oh
F-bomb.
shit, yeah, it is, damn. We done so well. Half an hour in, man. I done well.
We've only done 2.
That's up on the average though.
Yeah, that's true.
We were about £6 deep at this time last week.
Yeah.
Right, week 8. Anthony Richardson. This is week 8. Benched after going 3-3 as starting quarterback. Week 11 returns as a starter and beats the Jets. He had 272 yards, 106.5 passer rating, both of which are career highs, and 3 touchdowns. 2 of the touchdowns, B-Dog. I don't know if you've seen the
Nah.
highlights of this game. He was just running through, guys. He's not tired anymore. He's walk his ass up.
Yeah, he had his good nap time, didn't he?
Yeah, he's had a good nap, and he's ready to go, man.
And he's back.
Where's Matt getting his £10? Oh yeah, you dropped a B. You dropped an F.
Dropped a B. I dropped a B bomb.
You dropped a B one. DJ, I called the Seahawks game. Good job, mate. Good job. Was it you in the Discord? Not to just keep plugging it, but I may as well. So we had a little discussion on Sunday evening to name our likely upsets of the week, and I'm sure someone in there said Seahawks, and it might have been DJ. But yeah, we had some decent shouts. I think I said the Titans or something. I can't
They
bloody
bloody
remember.
lost.
Can't remember.
They
who I
bloody
had.
lost.
Yeah, my team lost. Go figure. But yeah, right. Oh, this one's for you. This one, Peter.
Go on.
Right, so we're talking about the Cowboys, the Browns, and the Dolphins.
Do you know what? Like last year, that would have been like a good group of teams.
Yeah, well, last year their combined record was 34-17. This season, their combined record is 8-19.
It's a hard time, Kev.
Yeah. How many of them wins have you got? 4?
No. 3.
Yeah, no. Oh, you won the same amount of games as us.
Yeah.
And our stadium's not falling to bits.
Yeah.
Now, one
I
of
bet
them's
you can afford fucking curtains.
Did you see the thing with McCarthy where he's doing his post-game interview and the sun's like glaring him in his mouth? And Robert Kraft doesn't measure his players.
Hey, you don't know that. Just because it's not been caught on a
What
celebrity's
happens
live.
in that massage parlour stays in that massage parlour. Thank you very much. He's going to be a Hall of Famer this year. Is Jerry Audi in?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god, that's another F.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not. We'll have a VAR on that one. No, it was not.
That's right. I said one earlier, and Matson picked it up.
Shut up.
Oh,
Oh.
just like that. Clockwork.
Just for reference, back in the chat, £11. Don't think I missed that one, Brandon. So there we go. Right, so
He's like a bloodhound.
the quote for this screenshot start is, Dad showed me something that's only possible with the New York Jets, right? And the stat is, winning percentage is Jets starting quarterback. Zach Wilson, 0.364. Sam Darnold, 0.342. Karen Rodgers, 0.273. What has happened?
Fell off, eh?
Thing is, his arm doesn't even look like he can get it there anymore. Like, it's because we've spoke about his mobility and that in previous weeks. Obviously, he's getting old and it happens. But his arm just doesn't look like he can get it there anymore.
No, that's true.
We'll talk about them a little bit later.
It's your favourite flipping segment.
It's got on a t-shirt. We'll have a full range out. Right.
Get sued for defamation.
Oh, right. Most receiving yards in the first 5 seasons all time.
Okay.
All right. Number 1, Torrey Holt, 6.784. Number 2, Randy Moss, 6.743. Number 3, Justin Jefferson, 6.730. He is 54 yards away from being the all-time leader in the first 5 seasons of a career.
You just got to get that ball thrown to him.
It's not bad, is it?
No, not at all.
It's not bad. Just for interest, the other guys on the list: Jerry Rice, Julio Jones, AJ Green, Mike Evans, Larry Fitz, Michael Thomas, AJ Brown. Titans, that is, not Eagles. Yeah, not bad company at all. To say his quarterbacks have been, you like that, Kirk and Sam Darnold. Not
Think
too
about
bad.
where he could have been with JJ.
I was so high on him coming into the
I
season.
know,
as
I
well.
know. You had like this.
He's going to be good, man. He's going to be good.
You had this raging
Horn.
passion.
I had the horn with JJ McCarthy. I said to Si when the draft was on, I was like, if we pull a Patriots and don't take Drake May, and we end up like trading back and getting JJ McCarthy, I was like, look how cute he is though. Like, he could be your quarterback, couldn't he? Like, he's the quarterback on the movie,
Yeah.
isn't he? He's the movie quarterback.
Guy plays like it.
He doesn't. He hands the ball off every time. Oh, the San Francisco 49ers are the underdogs in a game for the first time in 37 regular season games.
Yeah.
All right. It's the fourth longest streak by any team since 1970. The last time they were underdogs was Week 7 in 2022 against the Kansas City Chiefs.
2022.
Yeah, the Packers, big favourites.
Mm.
I know they're 5-5, but they're a far better team than that record.
Yeah, but you need to win games.
Well, this is true. This is true. I think they'll be fine. I think, to be honest, the Packers aren't really up to much. They suck a little bit.
What's their record?
I'm definitely not just fishing for the chat from Mark. Am I?
But what's the Packers' record?
Oh, their record is 7-3. No, it can't be.
Maybe Jordan Love's better than
Oh, no, they're bad at bye
Purdy.
week. Yeah, 7-3. Yeah, I mean, you can't argue stats.
Stats
You
are
know,
stats.
And that's just the way
Some
it is.
people are important. Some people are more bothered about their own stats. Some people are bothered about how many trophies you have in your cabinet.
Some people are more worried about stats that you just screenshot on your phone and
Yeah.
read out to people.
Hmm.
Yeah,
You're all addicted now.
I know where I'm at with it. No, I'm not looking for my own stats. I just screenshot everyone else's. And we'll get a Discord in there and get people to
Plagiarism.
put their own in as
Yeah,
well.
and then we'll nick those.
Right. Teams that have surpassed their win total from last season. All right. So what are we, week 12? And teams that have already surpassed how many wins they got last year. Panthers had 2 last year. They've got 3.
Whoa, I'm not going for that first overall pick this year.
Ooh, no, because the Jags are going to get it.
Nah, I reckon the Pats will.
You're out of your mind. Cards won 4 games last year, won 6 this.
Cards.
Put your boner down. The Commies won
Tape.
4 last year, won 7 this year.
Yeah, well, they've already balled out.
The Chargers 5 last year, 7 this year.
Yep.
And the Vikings 7 last year, 8 this year.
Yep.
Yeah, but they are all trash.
I noticed the Patriots aren't on that list.
No, because we won 4 games last year, mate. Here we go. Total touchdowns among rookie quarterbacks this season. Bo Nix 19, Jaden Daniels 14, Drake May 10, Caleb Williams 9. Drake May's played like 4 or 5 games.
It's still number 3.
Best quarterback.
It's still number 3.
Oh, he's a good one. Because we're believers. The only rookie quarterback with 18 plus touchdowns and 2 or fewer turnovers in a 9-game span since at least 2000.
Bo
Bo
Nix.
Nix. We've said it since week 1, B-Dog, haven't we?
Bo Nix dick pics.
We've been believers since the start. Right.
Oh, it's the first Patriots one.
No, it's not a Patriots one. It's not a Patriots one. This is our screenshot stat submission from the Discord
right, yeah.
community. I'll let you read the guy's username out, B-Dog, because I can't.
Is it Case Koch?
Either Kai Skioch or Kays Kioch. Sorry if I
Case
butchered.
Koch?
Sorry if I butchered that. I think it's Kai. I think it's Kai.
I thought you were talking. What's it say?
So it's basically what we said before.
Kai Scotch.
He submitted it himself, so we're going to read it again. Winning percentages is Jets starting quarterback, Zach, Darnold, and then Rodgers with a measly 0.273. It's bad there.
It's below
bad.
average.
But yep, as always, we absolutely appreciate the guys over at Discord getting involved, and we will read out as many as we can. It is the only screenshot submission, but we've got a load more studs and duds submissions, so we'll get to them as well. That brings us to the end, B-Dog. The
Yeah, that's a quick
screenshot
one.
stats. Yeah, man, I mean, I only picked the best ones there. I could have had 50 Drake May ones.
I know. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'm
You have to hold back.
keeping it down the line, man. He is the best quarterback in the league, though.
I'm gonna leave, and your toilet's gonna look like that scene in South Park when Randy finds the internet.
I'm walking around with the big balls.
Honestly.
Right, B-Dog, let's get into some studs and duds.
Woo! Studs and duds.
Well, you've just got yourself into something else now, haven't you?
For God's sake.
Right.
I've got a higher pitch, I think, for studs.
This week I've got AFC and you've got NFC. We're back at home this week, B-Dog.
Yeah.
Would you like to go first? Or would you like me to go first?
You go first.
Or do we let the Discord community go first?
All right, okay, we'll let the Discord go first.
Let's get the Discord community going first. All right. Some of them are pretty funny ones.
Okay.
Some of them are pretty good. I'm really, really proud of the guys. Some of them were good crack. Right. Discord community studs and duds. Rowan A 97. My own personal dud is Justin Tucker, but that's a lot of frustration, sadness, and crushed expectations talking.
I get that.
Yeah, I mean it's completely fair. Jesus, I mean,
He's now no longer the most accurate kicker in NFL history.
he is not because Pinheiro is Eddie Pinheiro from the Panthers. God, that's a good bit of coming to us. You could have helped us out a bit there, but you
No,
were
I
just
like
watching me struggle.
I like watching in the corner.
Jeez. Right. Joe Nuts, Matt Eberflus for not understanding a 46-yard field goal isn't a sure thing. And I backed up with Eberflus for still being in a job somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair. JBC, Amon-Ra St. Brown, stud. I asked him why, and he said 11 for 11, 161 yards and 2 touchdowns. Not much more I can add to that, which, fair enough. Can't argue with that. Rowan came back in. Micah Parsons for saying that the Cowboys are a great football team.
You know it hurts when I'm used to it.
You need to get involved in this Discord more often.
Oh
man.
God, no! I'll end up getting.
No, you need to get.
I'll get touchy.
No, you need to get in, man, because you're one of our leaders, and they need to know this, man.
I'll turn into Kim Jong-il.
No, you need to get yourself in there. Aaron K, Jared Goff, a dud for not putting up 80 on the Jags.
Should have been done. Yeah, the Dolphins almost did it.
Yeah. Kai or Kate came back in. Stud Bo Nix, 28 for 33, 307 yards, 4 touchdowns. Dud Cairo Santos for missing the most pivotal Bears field goal in the last 5 years. And I appreciate some of our studs and duds might be getting stolen, B-Dog, but it's nice to give the guys a bit of appreciation for adding to the experience in
For
the.
getting stoned.
Eh?
For getting stoned.
For getting stoned?
Yeah, that's what you said.
No, I don't know. What did I say?
I don't know. I
don't
thought you
think I
said. I thought you said you got to give it up for the guys for getting stoned.
I don't.
It's like, yeah, what I missed out on.
The last.
No, yeah, that's
Jesus
not
Christ. The last one from the community,
marijuana.
with absolutely no explanation at all. Aaron K, Garrett Wilson, dud. So yeah, Discord community. If you want to get involved, as always, link is in the description. Please just join us. It's good crack, especially on a Sunday. We all get involved, and we're all having a bit of crack about football. Sometimes it's hard in this country to kind of find someone to talk about football with, especially when the guy that you normally talk to with doesn't answer his phone for 3 days. Isn't that right, Big Dog?
Yeah. I went radio silence.
Right. Studs and duds. Am I going first, B Dog?
Yeah, you go first. Go on.
Right, AFC. I did have a special honourable mention for Bo Nix.
Oh, okay.
All the reasons that
Okay.
Discord just said. Starts broke records for percentage and touchdowns in the game, I think, for a rookie. My other one was Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
Again, the stats that we said before on screenshot stats.
Right.
And I just think the scenario that he's come out in, we all
Yeah.
had a good laugh and took the piss a little bit when he came out and then got dropped for being tired. But he's come back, he's bounced back exactly how he should have. And like I said, his runs for 2 of the touchdowns were just angry, and he was there to play. He didn't take a business decision.
Yeah.
He kind of led his team really, really well, and fair play to him. I think you've got to give him it. Stud number 2, I'll give Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from it. 18 for 27, 295 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks. He looked like every ball he threw was right on the money. Obviously, this is the Patriots game, and I think he struggled a little bit in parts this year. And I've not watched a lot of Stafford. Obviously, we watch all the highlights, but
He needed an easy game to settle himself.
maybe. But this is the first game that I've watched at length, and he just looked like normal Matthew Stafford to me. Some of our coverages were questionable. I talk about play calling. we've got Gonzo taking their third receiver, while Cup and Nakua just
Yeah.
going nuts on the two Joneses for some reason. But take nothing away from him, he looked great. And Stud's number one of the week is the Buffalo Bills, because we can all agree.
Right, moving on to mine.
NFC Studs.
Slide that in there. So I'll go start off at my third stud. No, I'll start off with my honourable mention, which is Christian Watson at the Packers. 4 catches and 4 pass attempts for 150 yards.
Damn, that's not bad, is it? What even is that?
37.5 yards per catch.
Woo! Damn, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all.
We'll start off at the bottom. One that's already been said is Amon-Ra St. Brown. You know, he had 1 carry for -4 yards. Sucks ass. But then he did go 11 receptions on 11 attempts for 161 yards and 2 touchdowns, and you just sort of like... And he also, you know, started celebrating by doing a handstand on his head.
Oh, yes, that's like the new thing, though, isn't it?
Yeah, someone in college was doing it, and then...
There was a couple last week, I think.
Drake London's done it, Amon-Ra St. Brown's done it. Yeah, there's a few. I think stud number 2, Saquon Barkley, 26 carries, 146 yards. 2 TDs on the running ground, and then 2 catches on 3 attempts for 52 yards. You know, it's Saquon.
More importantly, B-Dog, have you seen that they've put the backwards hurdle
Yeah,
in Madden?
Out of everything they could put into the game, maybe like fixing it, they decided to put in a spin hurdle.
Yeah.
And I reckon it's only Saquon that can do it.
You could fix the mechanics here. No. We need to get this backward hurdle in.
Yeah.
Let's have a multiplayer career online. No. We need this backward hurdle in. Looks pretty cool, though.
Yeah, but you can
I think it probably is.
You can guarantee if you're going to press the spin jump button now, your player's just going to have a seizure and break his spine.
You know it every time you try that and it doesn't work, you fumble the ball.
Yeah, you're going to get hit, you're going to get flipped upside down, it's going to be a fumble, return the other way, and you're going to throw your remote at the TV and burn your house down.
The thing is, as well, it was so amazing because everyone was like, how does he even think to do that? So no one's even going to think to do it because no one's brain works that way.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
And stud number 1 for me is Taysom Hill.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
He carried that Saints team.
Shit.
I mean, he had 1 completion on 2 pass attempts for 18 yards and a pick.
Yeah, but not at quarterback. How did he get on?
He had 8 receptions on 10 attempts for 50 yards and a fumble.
And rushing?
And rushing, he had 7 rush attempts for 138 yards and 3 touchdowns.
That's 3 positions there. It's crazy.
You can suck at 2, but you better make the 3rd one.
It doesn't matter as long as you're good at one of them. It doesn't matter as long as you're good at one of them.
But that's it, you know, that was his game. He has 1 game a year where he just comes out and gets hit off people and he just bounces off them and he's just like...
It's like us on Madden Superstar mode.
Yeah.
I'm shit on defense, but once we got an offense, mate, I'll be sweet.
And it's also like, if you watch some of the people, like, he ran an outside run and the guy went to tackle him and he just slipped off of him like he was covered in P. Diddy. And then...
You won't say commies, but that's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
And then it honestly looked like he jogged up the sideline.
Yeah, no. He's massive as well.
6'2".
Yeah, so that urinating trade that I told you about the other week, I watched his video today because he brought it out today. And he was kind of doing the Saints game. And he calls him Taysom Football. It was like Taysom Football because he plays everywhere.
Yeah.
Position, football.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's basically what it is. Taysom Football.
Mental.
Position, football.
I reckon if you stick him at linebacker, he'll be all right.
He'd be fine. He'd be absolutely fine. Before dudes, we'll go into the chat. Outdoors with Tom. He's named after a god for a reason. Who was that about again?
I'm on Ra St. Brown.
Ah, yes. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't Drake May.
The god of sun, I believe. Ra, isn't it?
Ra is the son of the god of sun. Yes,
Yeah.
in Egyptian lore.
There we go. Mark, he's all about duds, so we're going to leave it until... No, I'll tell you what. We've done Discord duds. Mark, get yourself in the Discord, mate. You're supposed to be a leader on there. Duds, the Bears. Matt LaFleur has 11 wins against the Bears. The Bears have 11 wins against the Packers since 2000. Yeah, but I mean, I know it's in your division, Mark, and it sounds like a brag, but it is the Bears, mate. It's like us saying, hey, we beat the Jets for a long time. Doesn't really count. It doesn't hold any merit. Like,
Yet you still celebrate it.
yeah, but the Jets... yeah, fair enough, Mark. Yep, you enjoy your start there. Good job. Everyone enjoys the Jets being the Jets, though.
I like it when the Jets win.
All right. Duds. Oh, yes, the Jets. That's not even a bit. That's genuinely what we're first to do.
Yeah, I know.
But it's not for anything on the field, right?
Okay.
It's the news that's come out, right? So Joe Douglas was the GM. He got sacked,
Aye.
right? They reckon he's got sacked because the owner, Woody Johnson, has been heavily telling him, trying to influence him to influence the team to drop Karen Rodgers.
Ooh.
You heard this?
I have not.
I hear a lot about it because obviously I follow a lot of the Patriots media and it's a division thing. Yeah, so apparently the pressure from higher up was drop Karen Rodgers. And obviously
who
they
you playing,
haven't.
though?
You what, sorry?
Who are you playing though?
What do you mean?
If you
Oh,
drop-
if you drop, yeah, I think, well, that's probably the coach decision. But I think he's probably been sacked for signing Aaron Rodgers.
maybe so.
But yeah, that's so basically the big dumpster fire that is the Jets organisation, not the football team, just the organisation. That's who my duds is. It's not the football team.
It's
'Cause
the
anyone
it's the
can
back
be-
office.
Anyone can be a stud or a dud, right? So we're going organisation. Give them a chance. I know I like to laugh at them, but Jesus Christ. Do you know if you're a season ticket, the Jets for the last 30 years or something, 30, 40 years, how much does that cost you? And you've never,
$15.
you've never, yeah, fair enough, yeah, fair enough. You're not that out of pocket, are you? Fair enough. This is going to shock you, B-Dog. Dud number 2, Derrick Henry. Yeah, I mean, I think he's been on my studs like 4 or 5 times this season. This time,
I haven't got a tattoo of him yet.
13 rushes for 65 yards. All right, it's all right. It's good for anyone else's numbers. For his numbers, it's meh. 1 touchdown, 1 fumble. Lost 18-16 to the Feelers.
Damn, he lost by himself.
No, I just mean in terms of like him and Lamara put the team on our back players.
Yeah.
Because the defense is crap and probably Zay Flowers is their best option on. And Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews, but kind of not as much as the quarterback and the running back.
Yeah.
It's been very much if Henry's successful, we're successful.
Aye.
And he just didn't show up. The fumble was not like him. I don't know if you've seen it.
I did, yeah.
Not like him. 1 touchdown, which, as I said before, it was from like 1 yard. I mean, yeah, it's a touchdown, but never ripped any of them big ones off that we used to see.
No,
Yeah. And Duds number 1, the Chiefs.
because goddamn child.
I'm speaking for everyone. Well, one of the people. Yeah, that is our. Well, that's my.
I was going to say we're calling it. Yeah, we're calling it quits there. You'll find out mine in a riddle that I'll have to submit after in the Discord. Hunt for treasure. One-eyed Willie.
Great reference.
Not sponsored by Budweiser.
I thought you were saying not sponsored by the Goonies. Great reference, B-Dog. I love it.
Thank you. I was just talking about my trouser snake. Right, so we'll start off with the 49ers.
Hey, I've said nothing, man.
Start off with the 49ers, I think. Fall from grace, 5-5 now. Like
Yeah.
you said, they shouldn't be as bad as they are,
No,
but they are.
yeah.
They are.
Yeah, no.
Deebo Samuel, 4 catches, 7 attempts for 22 yards. Purdy, 21 for 28, which is good, 75%. 159 yards, 1 TD, 1 pick.
Yeah. C-Mac has not lit the world on fire.
And
I know it's
obviously,
enough injury, but
I think Kittle was out injured as well, which didn't help him. But it's just going to show, like, is it just these handful of players that are making the team look good as opposed to the team being good?
well, this is it. You hear a lot about that Shanahan thing,
Yep.
and
Yep.
it's not looking great.
Mm,
Just reminded me of my favourite advert at the minute, though. Everyone but you, Kittle.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah, Kittle.
Child.
Great advert.
Number
advert.
2, I've gone for the one and only Scary Terry.
Ah, okay.
1 catch, 2 attempts his way for 10 yards. That's it. That was his only stat.
Ooh. Rough. This is what we're saying though. That Commanders offense, the commies, it's struggling. It's getting there. It's getting to the point where maybe they're getting worked out.
You never know, but at the same time, like your number 1 wide receiver, you should be getting him the ball more than twice.
Yeah, and your quarterback sucks. To be fair.
You've got. Jesus, he's still throwing more touchdowns than Drake May.
He's playing 5 more games. Well,
Hey.
no, 7.
Hey, still sucks ass. Right.
You cannot comment on anyone's quarterback.
My quarterback's currently getting his hamstring reattached to his body. Sorry.
Well, I'm guessing them stupid dances he does before the game didn't do anything. Ooh. I'll take my money and leave, thanks. Fucking fraud he is.
It's alright. We're going to put Zeke Elliott at QB next game.
Oh, the lights in my eyes. Ooh. Grow up.
How many times have we played football? I've thrown you a pass and you've gone, sorry, mate, I couldn't see it at the light.
Never once.
No, sorry, you just dropped them when I hit you in the chest.
That's never happened either.
It's a goddamn lie. You know it.
I'm meant for everyone else.
Yeah, I know. My passes are just too easy to catch. That's what it
You
is.
just do too. You throw too good a ball. That's the problem.
And number 1, I've gone for the Falcons. You know, like we've said, they have all these weapons on offense, and they're all there. They're not injured, and their defense, they bolstered it big, and then they go and lose to Bo Nix.
They're just the most inconsistent team.
Yep.
Crazy.
38-6 they lost.
Heavy.
I mean, it was like I think it was 176 yards from Kirk Cousins. It was like 61 yards from Drake London. They only had, I think it was 60 rushing yards in total for the whole offense.
Kyle Pitts has done that thing where he has a breakout week and everyone goes, yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
And then he disappears again.
Yeah, so it was only 50 yards rushing, and
Yeah.
they didn't even score a TD. It was all coup
Yeah.
kicking.
Yeah, it's grim.
Sucks.
That being said, good bounce back by Youngway Koo after being in the duds last week. But yeah, rough being a Falcons fan.
If there are any out there.
Yeah, I mean, trying to think of a clever 28-3 reference, but 28-3.
Should get that on a leather jacket like
Mark
Stone
it.
Cold Steve Austin.
Mark in the chat. It does, given how much the Bears piped up when drafting Caleb. That is fair. That is completely fair.
So I was chubbing myself in the eye.
The Bears were very much a wear back baby, and
Yeah.
this is the problem with Caleb coming out of the draft, because everyone's like, he's a lock. We've got a good quarterback. You never know. You never know if they're going to be a good quarterback, and he might still be a good quarterback. I'm not saying that like he's done, because there was like a 3 or 4 game span there where like he looked decent.
Yeah.
But then they had the bye, and then they've been shocking since. And yeah, I think it's still up in the air. You can't just decide we've got a great quarterback. You can't do that. You can't.
Yeah, no team's ever done that when drafting a QB in the top 3 picks.
Go on.
Well, you know, there was Zach Wilson to the Jets, Trey Lance to the 49ers,
Yeah.
Drake May to the Patriots.
I don't think that's fair, but go on. Don't think that's very fair.
But yeah, I mean Carson Wentz,
Oh, there's a million. We've said it
Jameis
before,
Winston.
B-Dog. There's a million of them, isn't
Marcus Mariota.
there? Is it Trevor Simeon?
I don't think he was a top 3.
I thought we were just naming like obscure quarterbacks. I thought we were just naming shit obscure quarterbacks.
Oh, is he saying Drake May shit?
No.
Oh, controversial.
I mean, I just did say that.
You said I thought we were naming shit quarterbacks.
Yeah, you named Drake May, not me.
Yeah, but you said shit quarterbacks. I never did.
Ah, he is not a shit quarterback. He's class.
Churning that butter.
Why are you like this?
So many reasons.
All right, let's get into making some picks. Jesus Christ! If I've not mentioned it, I can't remember if I've not, but we've got a Discord community. The link's in the description. You should definitely go down there and get involved. Also, if you got to this point, we appreciate it, and also just give it a little like. It helps us somehow. We're yet to find out how, because no more or less people find us.
Yeah.
But We're trying, and we're really trying to get there. So if you could do that for us, really appreciate it. Share us with your mates that like football.
Oh, do you know what they can share with the pals? The Discord.
They could yes, that is true.
We have a Discord. Have you heard?
Yeah, get your mates involved, and then you can all come over together.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have a great time. I mean, we're joking about it, but Sunday was great crack.
it was.
It was great crack.
I wasn't there, but it was.
You caught up afterwards, did you? No, it was. It was just, while I was watching the Patriots game, I was knowing what was going on in the other games because the guys were talking about it. Simple as that.
Yeah.
It's great. It's good stuff. Right, let's get some picking some games, B-Dog. Can't remember how I done last week. I don't think too great. Because
No,
I'm trying
you
to claw back. I'm trying to claw back things, and it's just not working.
And you haven't even started properly. I'm beating you week in week out here.
I don't think that's true.
All right, well,
Don't think that's.
have a look at the pool.
I don't think that's
Have a look at the pool.
I don't think that's
Have a look at the pool.
There you go. I'm top. So
It hasn't even loaded yet.
yeah, there you go. Look, top.
That's not the right
I'm
one.
top. Look,
That's not the right one. That's sense
look,
pick.
I'm top. Oh, you
That's-
can't see because of the grease.
That's
It's-
sense. That's the sense one.
Oh, I've not been doing hours. That's why. That one. Yeah. Look at the last time out. Like, where's the pool? I haven't picked on it for fucking ages, man.
Oh, that's
Look at
another
this.
pound.
No
That's another
pics.
pound. That's another
Oh,
goddamn
yeah,
pound.
sorry.
Well, you told me to get into it.
I was only 8 points behind you. I haven't picked one for 9 weeks.
Yeah.
Right. I haven't, honestly. I've not picked one for ages. I've been doing the sense one. Right.
I haven't.
I think this time next year, not this time next year, but pre-season next year, we get a Nerdy Football Lads fantasy draft, and I pick them. We'll get people involved. We gone blurry.
No, it's just your eyes.
I feel like we've gone blurry.
Yes, we have gone blurry.
Why are we not focused? Oh. Well, there we go.
Hey.
I don't know how cameras work. Right.
Here we go. Mark's coming in top strong. Kev, I'm top of the sense one. You are 7 out of 8.
No, I'm not. I don't know if that's more. I want to mention that I'm top, or more. Kev, you said that, thank you.
Kev, you suck.
Who's 8th, Mark?
Well, I haven't voted in it yet, so it won't be me.
Eh?
I haven't done any of the sense ones, so it won't be me.
Yeah.
I reckon if I start now, I'll become above you.
Yeah, so you will be 8th.
No, because there's 12 of us. There's 10, 12 of us in the league.
There's not. It's 7 out of 8.
Yeah, because there's only 8 people got into it.
Are you not in it?
I don't think so.
I'm fairly sure you are. Pool. Oh no, Joe's last. I didn't know you weren't in it.
How many points have you got now?
72.
72. Right, so I reckon I can overtake Kev before the end of the season.
No, you can't.
Which is only 8 games, is it? Is there
That-
only 8 games left?
I'll just make you pick first and just pick the same team as you. I like to go for like the romantic stories, that's why. I like to pick the team that I want to win. You know, that's just who I am. Right. Pittsburgh and the Cleveland Steamers.
How long have you been holding on to that one?
It just came then.
It just came to you, did it? Just then?
Yeah.
Just then?
Like, you thought that one before?
No.
Right, go on. Pittsburgh or Cleveland?
Pittsburgh over the Steamers.
Yeah, it's got to be Pittsburgh, man. Right, the Kaiser Chiefs or the Carolina Panthers?
Chefs.
Yeah, I think they bounce back. One, because, they're not going to lose
the
2
Panthers.
games in a row. And, yeah, it's the Panthers, isn't it?
Yeah.
That being said, when the Vikings finally lost, they lost like 3 in a row.
That's true.
Maybe the Chiefs are going to fall to bits.
No, doubt it.
It is the Panthers still in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Minnesota Vikings against the Chicago Bears.
Vikings. I think we're both going to agree strongly.
I'm tempted for upset,
You've been reading too many novellas.
I'm tempted for upset, like.
You know what I mean? You're here praying Twilight.
Right,
and
look,
I'm here giving you the facts.
The Bears just lost last week.
Yeah.
Like, just.
Yeah.
Was it a blocked field goal
Yeah.
against the Packers?
Yeah.
The Vikings haven't been fantastic.
No, I know, but I still think the Vikings have got a lot more to offer than the Bears do.
I'm going to go the Bears.
He just likes the controversy, doesn't he?
Hey, it makes it interesting, man. We can't just pick all the same ones. Tennessee Titans against Houston Texans.
Tennessee Titans.
Eh?
Yeah, Tennessee Titans. I think they had a good game last week. I think they upset the Texans here.
No, I'm more. Let's just go back a game. The shit you were just giving me there for the Bears, and you're picking the Titans.
Yeah, you said you wanted some controversy. I'm giving you some controversy, and you're throwing your knickers around.
You wish. That reminds me, I want them back.
Oh, it was tough.
Yeah.
It's either on my bedpost.
The Detroit Lions against the Indianapolis Colts.
I'm with the Colts.
Sleepies, the Sleepy Colts.
Yeah, I think the Sleepy Colts.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, I think Richardson has a good night's sleep on Saturday.
That's all that matters, really.
Yep, and he
Yeah.
comes in and he balls out.
That
Again.
boy could do whatever he wants as long as he sleeps well. Right?
Exactly. And you're going with not sponsored by Bud.
Not sponsored by Bud. Yeah.
Not sponsored by Bud.
Yeah, I'm going to go up for the Lions.
Oh, boo.
I just can't see Indy outscoring them.
And this is why you're 7 out of 8.
Well, because I'm picking the Lions over the Colts.
Yep.
Right, the New England Patriots against the Miami Dolphins.
I think the Dolphins win.
No, they don't. Patriots.
No,
Tampa Bay against the New York Giants.
I can't even stay on it.
Drake May throws for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and
4 interceptions.
you're off your welt. On a serious note, like
Hey, Jalen Ramsey might have him in his pocket.
without being like a pure like bias for the first time, this is a genuine down the line comment. Last week was the best game he's had.
Yeah.
Didn't look like putting the ball in danger at all. Threw from the pocket. Didn't like try and escape too early. He threw a pick at the end of the game, but kind of the circumstances. I think
I think
he looks after the ball all game.
Yeah.
That was the best game I've seen him.
I think it's going to come to the fact that the Dolphins have got a lot more trickery about them than your defensive players.
Yeah, yeah. I think that the Dolphins could easily put 40 on us, but we go for bounce backs, and I'm not backing a team against, especially a division team against the Patriots.
Yeah.
This is why I'm 7th.
Yeah. That's why you're 7th.
The Tampa Bay Bucks against the New York Giants.
I think the Giants win this one. I think the Giants win this one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't, but it's good fun in it. It's
I
going to
think,
be
I
yours,
think
man.
the Giants win this one. Yeah, I'll start when
The
you
go-
start.
when the Godfather's
No, I think Tommy DeVito. I mean, compared to last year, right? Tommy DeVito, right, was absolutely incredible those last few games, right? So I
he was
think that,
pure, he was genuinely pure unlucky to get dropped again.
yeah,
Like, he was
no.
genuinely class last year. He picked up
it's-
their whole
It
franchise.
was
man.
absolutely stupid, right? Because Tommy DeVito, right, was this great guy living just down the road from the stadium, right? He played in it. He had the celebration. He had everything, and then they decide that, oh, you know what, we're going to drop him for Big Danny Jones, who I love also. But you know, it's just one of those things, right? And absolutely ridiculous.
The thing is, as well, like, you drop him, and you got to be careful because he's definitely part of the mob. Like the
No,
mafia.
no, no. I don't think so. I don't think the ties are there. I think
I do.
I think you can't really find those ties there, because I think when you start putting the connections together and you
You
start
get
finding
waxed.
out, yeah, exactly, you're never gonna actually find out any of the stuff, because not sponsored by Bud, because of I think Malik Neighbours and I think Tracy's been playing incredible. I just think that they're gonna upset the Bucks here. I mean, we love Baker's gonna bake, but.
You reckon Mike Evans is back this week?
Yeah, I know, which I think would be a big thing for them, but I honestly
It'd be a
think
big
that,
thing for my fantasy team. I've missed him, man. I have struggled. Yeah, I'm going to go with Tampa.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna go with Tampa.
I'd definitely go in with the Giants, Okay,
Yeah.
moving on.
Tampa have a 69% win probability. Nice. We can stop doing the thing now that we're on to the next game.
Yep.
All right, Dallas Cowboys against the Commies.
The Commanders. The Commanders. Yeah, I think we both know it's the Commanders,
Yeah, we do.
and we're going to move on swiftly.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. We did for ours.
The stadium's falling apart, Jerry.
It's at the Commanders, isn't it? To be fair, their stadium's falling apart as well. Yeah, you ever watched cause I watched this video and it's like game day experience, and they're at the Commies Stadium, FedEx Field, is it? It used to be FedEx Field,
Sure.
and they're sat like not on the gods,
Mm.
so kind of like the back of the bottom bit on the Lincoln Financial behind us. So
Aye.
like here, say, right. But the problem is the Commander Stadium is this bit comes way further out. So like if you sat at the back of there, you're underneath the bit ahead, and you can't see half the field. Like you can literally see so like halfway across the field. It's bad, and there's like water coming through, and like it's a dump. It's probably worse than your stadium.
Damn.
Yeah. You can't see the field for other people at the Commanders. You can't see the field for the Sun at yours. But they want to see the field. That's the difference. Yeah. None of your fans particularly want to watch the
No,
football.
I know. Got some more comments here.
Right, Mum. Shout out to the Sens for your best year. Enjoy your awards evening this weekend. So we can't join you, but we will be thinking about you.
Love you, Mum.
Yeah. I didn't play, so can't have been that good. Appreciate it, Mum. Thank you very much. Mark, Kev is 72 and 91 in fantasy picks, so don't pay much attention to his picks, or just pick the opposite. Fucking Jesus, are we?
Oh, that's another
we
pound,
pissed him
Kev.
off or something?
Kev, that's another pound. We're getting close to the 16 that we said we weren't going to get to.
What are we on now?
13,
Fuck.
14.
Have we pissed Mark off or something? What the hell's going on here?
No, Mark is just spitting facts.
Well, you know,
Scratching the mantis.
I'll never go try hard, but
I've
if I was
never got try.
if I was that kind of person, I would.
Should
Right.
see when he plays Madden. He's one of the edge sitters.
Sit forward,
Sits forward, controller in hand, headset on, doesn't blink.
like that. Right.
Picking his play. Like,
Yeah. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look.
I need to get my audible.
Yeah. Don't look at what I'm checking into, man. Right. Denver Broncos and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Bronx.
The Bronx.
Like Denver
name.
Bronx.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be the Raiders. Absolutely stink. It's crazy.
What about the
What was that? Another F bomb? I don't think so.
say mum?
Oh, Matt.
They said mum is another F.
Wasn't another F bomb, was it?
Yeah, we had two. You had two then back to back.
No, I think it's talking about you.
Me?
Well, I guess so.
Oh, I don't know.
That's disgusting by you.
We're on 14 quid though, that's all I know.
Yeah. Mark researching facts.
That's what I'm doing what I'm paid for.
You're gonna get a wage drop if you carry on like this.
Don't worry, you're going to get a pay increase, Mark.
Anything to pay increase. Right, the nine.
The Denver GGs.
Yeah, we both said Broncos, haven't we?
Yeah, no, the Denver GGs.
You want to go GG? I like the Bronx better.
Yeah, the Bronx, but that's New York, innit?
Yeah, I know, but it sounds cooler.
But the Denver Bronx.
Yeah. I know that's gonna be watching the footage down.
Oh, for God's sake.
Right, Niners, Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Niners. Fuck you, Mark. Sorry about that.
If you need a HR form, I've got some in my pocket. I can draw some up for you.
I had to. No. I think the Niners. I think, honestly, it could be either way. I just think it just seems like everyone's down on the Niners and they'll go, oh yeah, we can play football, and they'll play football, and then they'll fall to bits again. And I think it's just going to be like that. I think it's at Lambeau though. This time of the year, getting cold.
49ers like that. Nice
Californ-
warm weather.
Californian team, yeah. I mean, might be talking myself out of it a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Niners, but
Okay, it's Packers that are going to win though.
very, very possibly.
Very.
Very possibly.
You're there, Mr. Bean.
I think better form, better conditions. Fuck you. True. Yeah, there's every chance they're going to beat them. Weather could come into play. Niners just haven't been great.
Yeah.
Jordan Love might actually play a decent game. I'm just not that big on him. Not the biggest fan. Right, next game. Cards.
Mhm.
Bloody hell. and the Seahawks.
Cards. Yeah, you know, a bit of Kyler Murray. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, I think. Seahawks are pure hit and miss as well, mind.
Yeah.
So the Cards took the Seahawks. Seahawks have the 12th man.
They do. It's always an advantage
Oh,
having more men on the field.
this is a divisional game, isn't it?
Cards Seahawks, I
It
believe
is.
so.
Yeah, it is. They're with the Niners
both
and the
West, aren't
Rams. Yeah.
No, yeah, they're both West.
I think the Seahawks win, and then they're both on 6 and 5 because that division is as close as I've seen a division for a long time. I think the Seahawks win and just keep it being close.
Okay, I'm going Cards.
Mark, Niners won a January playoff game at Lambeau, so it's possible. I mean, that
Mark, sorry, I'm getting involved there, but I'm just looking at Matt's new comment. Rewatch the footage. We're in double figures, 14 quid. We've been at double figures since the beginning of the episode, Matt.
come on, we're not paying you to fall behind, Mark,
Yeah.
or at all.
This is essentially slave labour.
Thing is, right, with Matt and Mark on board,
We're going to have to change one of the names because I feel like it's going to get
you do the fourth most in a 2-person podcast now.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong.
Get on the Discord. Be present, for God's sake. Right, the Philadelphia Eagles and the LA Rams.
I think the Rams.
I don't. I don't. They don't get us wrong. They went up 2-3 scores against us, but they also let us back into the game, and we could easily have drove down the field and won. I think if you're going to beat the Eagles, you got to kill them off. I don't know if they'll do that. I'm going Eagles. Mark, keep up the good work, B-Dog. Yeah, that work that you do. Keep it up.
Hey, look, right. You don't. Do you know how hard it is to be the fucking? Oh God.
Oh no!
Do you know how hard it is to be the sex image of the franchise?
That is fair. Yeah, you're just the eye candy, aren't you? That's what it is. Right.
I'm like the ring girl for the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight.
You're like the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. It's all people go to see. Oh, the team sucks. But at least the cheerleaders are nice. Right, final game. Baltimore Ravens against Lack.
Against Lack.
Yeah. The LA Chargers.
Lactose, lactate.
Lack and Latter. LA Rams and LA Chargers. Right. Baltimore Ravens, the LA Chargers.
I'm gonna go with the Bolts.
I am as well. Completely agree with you. Absolutely outstanding last week. They were. Didn't charge it anyway. I think them and the Bengals kind of had a who dares to win the game.
Yeah,
for a bit.
They're very entertaining to watch, but you're still watching it like, why is it this close? What are they doing?
They were like, we really want to win. Third quarter came on. No, you can win. No, you can win. No, you can win. All right, we'll win. But yeah, that's the way it is. Combined points for the Rams and Chargers.
50.
49.
Shitbag.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I think the Chargers are kind of on a decent trajectory.
Yeah.
I think Lad McConkey probably.
McConkey.
Oh, Jesus, my speech is horrendous. He's probably my favourite receiver coming out the draft so far this year.
Yeah.
I don't think Marvin Harrison's lit it up by any means. Neighbours has done outstanding with what he's been given.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, hopefully that changed a little bit now.
Yeah.
But
There's something behind me then, but no.
yeah, other than that, I think Lad McConkey's been the one.
Yeah, I agree.
We've had Jalen Polk, and he's just not had it.
No, he's absolutely sucked some penis.
He has sucked some penis, man. He has sucked some penis. But if there's anything else you want to get off your chest, B-Dog, knock yourself out.
No, honestly, I think this has been a pretty I've been more awake than I have been for the last
You've
few
you've
weeks.
been
So,
on form, man. Yeah, you've been on form.
so you can't bring it all the time. I've got to save my voice sometimes.
Yeah, man. Yeah, fair enough. Um, thank you as always to you guys that have been with us, Mark, Matt, Tom that was in there before, DJ, of
Yep.
course. Just the guys that were in the chat, appreciate it. Everyone that was on Discord, if you're catching this, really, really appreciate it as well. For those of you again that want to get in the Discord, please click the link below.
Get involved.
Yeah, we want to get you over there. There's all sorts. We've got a live update bot.
Yeah, we do.
Yep, tells you all the news live as you want to see it, scores,
Yep.
Contracts, fantasy stats, betting odds.
Massage scandals.
As soon as you ask for it, the bot will tell you it, and that's on the Discord as well. Get over it; it's genuinely really good to use.
Yeah, except for the scores, we don't condone illegal betting.
No one said illegal. Yep, get over there. We'd appreciate it. If you don't already, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at NerdFLPod, and share it with your mates.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's everything from me, B-Dog. If it's everything from you.
It's everything from me.
Right. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you next time.